Huh. Oh, I'm not part of that group, huh? I better join. Let me see here. Oh, it is the buyers group. Duh. Sorry. let me share this again. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Share. Hi guys. I'm trying to share this to the right page, and I thought I was in the wrong one. Post. Let's see here. Let me share it to my other group here. Sorry guys. You have to see my face right up front, huh? Where is it? Sorry guys, I turned it. There we go. Post. Okay. Well, hello. Good afternoon. Hey, Margarita. How are you? I'm going to make this big so that I can actually see the comments because I can never see the comments. Oh, there we go. Does that make it work? Oh, I didn't make that big. I'll definitely never see the comments. How's everybody doing today? Oops, there we go. Yay, I get to see the comments. Okay, so let's see here. Hi guys, I'm Nancy from, oh wait just a second, because honestly I'm on the right time for once. Woohoo! I'm on. Hey Genovese. Well, hi guys, this is Nancy from Pretty Nosy Designs, and I am happy to be in the live sales, following marathon hosted by Live Sales in Crafting Down South. And I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know now, and I'll tell y'all again later towards the end. I'll be on for an hour, and then Shelby from Designs by T-Rex will be right after me. And I know we have several more after that. I think it goes up till 8 o'clock tonight. So, well, hi Marie. Nice to meet you. So today I'm actually going to be painting this guy right here. I want to make him a faux concrete planner. So I have like a heavy duty styrofoam cutter, and boy it smells, so I'm glad I did that, and you see the smoke and everything. So all I did was kind of cut his head out like this. I have 2 cameras, but I think this is going to be the best one tonight. And I also changed my lights out, so my lights are going to be better. Woohoo, we can see. I don't know why I didn't think about changing the overhead lights out. Hey Jenny, how are you? So I've already kind of started him a little bit. Well, I had prepped him before, and when I say prep, all I do is I put gesso on them. I didn't sand him down because I want, before I was just going to paint him green and do the standard guy here, but yesterday I was thinking, no, I want to do something different with him, something that I know that we would use like on our mantle and stuff, because this guy's going to be mine. I do have more, and I probably, if I like him, I probably will make more and put him in my shop. But so this is the first time making something look like concrete, and I was just thinking through my head, my paints, sand, what can I do to make him actually look. Hey Cece, how are you? I love that name for your new business group. So I want to make him look like, and plus I'm also trying to figure out a way that I can actually pour resin on these guys, but I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm gonna make it happen because I want resin on these guys, other than putting a paint pour. I want resin on styrofoam. I think it's going to look cool if I could do it. So I'm going to figure a way. Anyway, so I'm going to texture him up. And like I said, my base, I just did gesso. Didn't sand him down or anything because I want the imperfections. And I'm actually using, oh, the little dog. Hold on just a second. Max, let me go get you. Hold on just a second, guys. Sorry about that. Come on, Max. Oh, you did? Okay, I just want to make sure he doesn't poop in the house. This little dog of mine, he has been cranky old man, and he has been, sorry, I have like gotten this one little spot right here, and I'm afraid he's going to poop in the house, but he didn't. He just went out. So what I'm using is an old technique where you just do toilet paper or tissue. This is the good stuff too, so I had to take the ply off of it. But so that's all I'm going to do right now. I'm going to finish this part up, and then we're going to paint him. And I got some little things that I want to stick in his head. It's going to be fake. I'm not making him a real planter, but I'm pretty sure you can if you do it like this. So I just cut a hole in his head. I'm going to use Mod Podge and water, and I'm actually I just want some more texture on him. So this is all I've been doing before I actually put my sand and my my Mod Podge paint mixture on him. If you guys have probably already all done this before, so I'm gonna have to pick him up and move him around. I was trying to get this done, but I had to run to the post office, and then I had to run the post office again because I forgot some packages. So that was not fun. You know when you're in a hurry and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. So, and I would say you'd probably let him dry really good for the next day, but I'm going to just put some heat on him, and then we're just going to go for it. I have several of these heads, so I can practice on them, you know, so if y'all have any questions, if you guys can see good. I know I feel like I'm in the spotlight now. Woohoo! There's so many events going on today. This is awesome. We're getting ready for that crafting season. Cooler weather and time to stay in and create. So, I don't know, I mean, have any of y'all done this before, like this? Have y'all made a concrete guy? Or faux concrete guy, I guess? So that's all I did. I just kind of, you guys couldn't see what I was doing, but I'm just, I don't know if I'm going to add it all over or just certain places that I want to be able to get the paper and everything to, the paint to, and sand to work on. And this is literally the first time I've ever done this. I was just thinking about it. I have, I think maybe in high school I did this stuff, but oh my gosh, that was like so many freaking years ago. Like, maybe I did it in elementary school. I don't know. Can you guys hear me good? I'm thinking that you can use like that white tissue and stuff. Oh, that would be amazing. 63 degrees. That sweats and stay in the house and drink my coffee with my Baileys. That's what that is. Hey, Beatsy Pants. I love that name. You guys got some cool business names. Well, good morning. I figured everybody be watching some college football. I'm not a college football person, honestly. I probably and I watch sports every once in a while. I mean, I used to all the time. I live here in Dallas, and well, I grew up in Dallas, but okay. So this is, let me take a couple more pieces because I wanted him, I'm just building up the texture on him. And why not? Just So if you get a plain head, you guys got a plain styrofoam head sticking around, you want to make him for Halloween, you can definitely do a zombie. Hey Sam, how are you? You could definitely do a zombie head like this, because this, I would definitely maybe wait a little bit longer in between, but I'm layering on this guy, so I just want him to look like old concrete when I'm done. I got some moss. Oh, you got your goodies? Yay! I'm going to be doing a weird concoction of, let's see here, I have white paint, I have gray matte paint. Oh, and I'm using the Mod Podge matte on him right now with this toilet paper. And Max, what do you want, baby? My dog's in here. And I'm going to make some sand in there. Oh, and I got a little bit of green. So, like I said, this was just something that I thought about yesterday, and it's been going on in my head, saying, what are you going to do for today? I did resin the last couple of days, and I kind of wanted to, this guy's been sitting over here for a while, and let me open the door for him. You want out, baby? All right, go on. There's my little fat weenie dog. I did not make the styrofoam head. I actually bought this last year at Joann's last year. And I actually I have the bride, and I have the zombie and the pumpkin with the eye Halloween in it. And I have, did I say zombie? Previously, not from Joann's, I think I found it on eBay. I have a Dracula, and I have, well, I'll say vampire. I'm not going to say Dracula, and this is not the F guy. This is, I don't want, you know, copyrighted. This is just a guy with screws in his head. How about that? So, all right, I'm going to run the little dryer on him just for a little bit while I move all this stuff away. And I'm adding the toilet paper because I want to make some more texture to him, because I'm actually going to make him, my intent, but we'll see if it happens. But what's in my head and what comes out may be two different things, is I would like to make him faux concrete. I think he'd look really cool with some, I got some, Let me do the back of his head right here, just in case. Not that I'm going to ever see the back of his head, but I had a piece cut there. So I'm using matte Mod Podge with some water. It's watered down. You could use just regular school glue, I believe. Pretty much what Mod Podge is, in my opinion, but just watered down. But somebody will know that it's probably not that. Like a lot more to Mod Podge, I would hope, than just water and glue. But I want some more texture to his face. I want him to look older, cracked when I put my paint on him, and I put my moss on him as well. So I'm trying to keep the texture and the. Another way you could get texture is do liquid latex. That's another way to get your lines and everything in on them. You know, like people use it for their Halloween mask and stuff. That is another way to do this. But all right, let's see how this goes. Oh, looks like he's got. It's an experiment, guys. We get to experiment. Yay! Let me wipe my hands off and get my little dryer out. It might be a little bit loud, so hey, Lori. So, aw, thank you for glittering. So you may, you guys might want to mute me just for a second, because it's gonna get. I'm gonna use the Tim Holtz one. It's a little bit not as powerful as my other one. And then we can start layering some stuff on. Okay, and I'm going to put him over here so he's not so close to the speaker. I don't know, I might want the heavier, dutier one. Yeah, I want the heavier, dutier one. That's going to take me forever to do that one. So I'm going to use the embossing gun, which is louder. It gives more, what do you call it? Hey Kim, how are you? It gives more power or heat. There we go. Whoops, my hand slipped. I still gotta dry him just a little bit more, maybe a couple more minutes, and then we'll be able to put the rest of the stuff on him. looks so cool. As I'm looking at it as it's drying, and I can see the texture and stuff that's going to be, oh, here's a big spot back here. That's going to look cool. Sorry, I got all excited. Hey, Tisha, how are you? Okay, so I gessoed him originally because I was going to paint him, and then I decided that I didn't want to paint him like that anymore, green. So I'm going to mix up some, I don't know why I brought the whole roll of toilet paper in here, like I don't really need the whole roll. So then I got matte Mod Podge with some water, and I just thinned it out. I didn't use any measurements or anything. And then I put some tissue paper, but you know, the thin ply, you have to separate it. Just to kind of, if I were to let it dry like that for 24 hours, I know it would build kind of like a shell, kind of like paper mache. And, but I don't really have the time right now to do that, and because I was just thinking about this yesterday. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix some sand, the rest of my Mod Podge that's in here. It's not that much, but I want to mix it with some sand and with some paint, and then I kind of want to jab it on there and see if I can make him look old. So this is the first time making him concrete. Let's see if it works. It may not work, but you never know till you try, right? So this is just the sand that you get it. Actually, I need to put my paint in there first. I'm gonna go with some white, and like I said, this is an experiment, guys. Sometimes it becomes a fail, and sometimes it becomes. This is Liquitex, just neutral gray. It doesn't have any shine in it or anything. And then I used Amsterdam titanium white. I'm just going to make it look like a little, I want it to be a little gray. I didn't have like a concrete color. I want it to be like he's been outside in the sun. So I'm just mixing it with, this box down here is bothering me. I should be wearing gloves, but I'm not a fan of the gloves that I bought just recently. So that's not gray enough. And then I'm going to put the sand in just to give it an additional layer of texture. So you don't have to use Liquitex or Amsterdam. I just like those brands from doing paint pours, and I like them. Just have the preference, I guess, you know. We all have our preferences. So let's see the gray. That might be a little too gray. That's okay. We're gonna add some sand. I don't know how much sand to add to this mixture. I'm just adding it, kind of like if you were gonna add like baking soda. So sorry, I guess the camera, you guys can't see what I'm doing there. So I just mixed some sand in my paint here, just to make it thicker. And let's see what happens, right? Let's see. So that might be a little too gray, and I'll have to come back and shade him up a little bit. But this is all I want to do. I kind of want to make him, I'll come back with some sponge and add that in there too. Kind of give him the old look. I can't tell what it's. Are you guys excited like me to see what happens? Like, ooh, what happens? So I'm just dabbing the paint in the sand in there just to give them some texture. Maybe my light might be too bright for that one, huh? Let me turn that one down so you guys can actually see what I'm doing a little. Does that help? You know how the gray, let's see if you guys can see the gray that he's coming in to look like concrete. Now you guys, now that one's too bright, huh? Let me see. Oh, don't burn on me. Trying to make sure you guys can actually see what I'm doing, the gray on him, instead of him just looking all white. I don't know, can y'all see this part? Yeah, my lights are too good now. Can't, dang it. So it's kind of a thick paste that I'm putting on him. And yeah, sorry guys, my lighting. My light's too bright. Okay, got a little piece of tissue there. I don't know if you guys can. It's still kind of wet from the other glue underneath. And then this sand that's getting all over him. I don't like that piece on him. I don't know. Can y'all even see? Can you see any of the gray? Let me see. See, he's going to look like a concrete bust. So. I like it when it has to look messy because then I don't have to worry about staying in the lines. Like kind of crafting. I'm all about being weird and different and coloring outside the lines, I guess you could say. Normal's overrated. My kids laugh because out of all the grandparents, I'm the one that has for the grandbabies, I'm the one that has the skeleton decor and the voodoo doll artwork and decorate like crazy for Halloween and stuff. Alright, let me put some more in here because it's getting a little thick. What time we got? Oh, good, we got time. We got time. Like I said, probably don't have to add all this paint and stuff to it, but I'm not making it anything. It's no recipe. Just do what you think sounds good. Like I said, this is just white sand. So I'm the fun grandparent. Yeah, and I'm the weird one. You know, doing all the fake bake stuff as well. I made my daughter-in-law some earrings years ago. Not fake bake, but just, you know, earrings. And my granddaughter picked them up, and my daughter-in-law goes, Gigi made those, and so she goes, oh, so you mean they're fake? Because every time she touches she comes and plays with the fake, the lollipops and stuff. She's only 3, but you know, you have to tell them, no, it's fake, don't eat it, you know. Oh, my camera's getting, I'm painting my camera here. And so it's just funny how she does that. She's like, oh, it's fake. Gigi makes all the fake stuff. But they love it because anything that I mess up on, all my mess ups and stuff like that, is they get those first. So things that I don't feel are perfect. And then for their little fake kitchens and their tea parties. So, alright guys. So what we did was, I just did some, well, I cut a hole in his head. I had already gessoed him. You don't have to for this kind of a project. But if you're going to paint any kind of head for a face, you want to gesso, you want to prime your heads. And so then I just used matte Mod Podge and water with some toilet paper, thin tissue, just so that I could give him a little bit more of a stony look, as well as I'm just building the layers, as well as putting sand in my paint mixture. So he's on a stick on the styrofoam, so makes it easier for me to paint him this way. If you want to make him a real planter, you can pop holes in the bottom of him or put rocks or something in it. Pretend sweets, yes. Yeah, I have some teeth marks from my 2-year-old grandson from marshmallows before I could catch him. And they were ready to be sold or listed, and he saw them and straight in the mouth. And now he just kind of always looks at things like, can I eat that? Well, he actually looks pretty cool. I'm happy with him. But what I'm going to do is, I got moss, I got green paint as well. I'm going to wipe off my hands again. Run the dryer on him. And hopefully you guys can see the texture and how he's built up. So, I guess if you need to probably look around the bottom. You know, I'm standing up looking at him. I didn't see where I have some white. The styrofoam is showing. I wouldn't put this outside, you know. But I think he'd look really cool on a kitchen table or your mantle. And I got some cool fake plant I'm going to put in him. I'll show you all that too. There we go. I guess you need to look at different angles. Hey, Robin. We're making the styrofoam head look like concrete planter. I guess you just turn him upside down to see how your to see all the spots that you miss. So, okay, look how he looks now. So, you guys can see the coloring, but he actually looks like concrete planner. So, just a different idea to do with your styrofoam heads, you know. You can, oh, there's a spot right there. You can use them, you know, people use the pumpkins for the centerpieces, and they use the styrofoam heads for centerpieces. I think this is a great option for Halloween decor. You know, how cute would this be on your night on an entryway table, your fireplace mantle? Just something that is the unexpected. So, the unexpected. Give them that little wow factor. Now I want to go and grab the girl from, she's in storage though. I have a bunch of those heads. Alright, I'm going to run the dryer on him again really fast, and then I'm going to have some moss, and I'm going to have some green paint, and we're going to dab some of that stuff on him to make him have a little bit more of a texture. Okay, this is going to be a little bit loud, so y'all might want to mute again. Oh, let me take. Now that he's drying, you can actually see a little bit more of the texture in him. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but look how he looks. So, starting to look like a stone statue, I'm thinking. I hope. Yeah, so I like that. I like how that comes out. Now I want to do all this to all my heads. So, I made my coffee. I got some green here. It's just Liquitex, just, it's called a Hooker's Green. There's some money there. I'm going to go ahead and put a little black in it. Hey Stacy, how are you? This is just Liquitex Mars Black. I'm going to mix it with my green because I don't want it to be just straight green. Whoops, and I have a brown matte, not a matte, paper. Let me see what brush I want to use for that. Wish I had a bigger Where's my paintbrush that I want to use for him? I guess I'm going to use this one, and it's got like a, it's really, are you going to try this with your skulls? I think it would be, it's really cool idea. I mean, I think they're going to look cool. So, I'm trying to, it's not as green as I wanted it to be. I put too much black on it, so I'm going to put some more green down here. I want it to be kind of like a mossy color. I might need to put a little gray in that. All I'm doing is just mixing up some paint colors just to get a color that I kind of think would be good on him before I actually put this on him. I don't want to ruin him. Sorry guys, it's taking me a little bit longer to get my color down that I'm happy with. A little bit more gray in that. And I'm a very, 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 very messy crafter. So, okay. All I'm doing is kind of tapping, then I'm going to go back with my finger, and it's wet, so it's really giving me that a really good texture look there. You guys can see that. It's still wet enough that you can do this. Like if you don't like the color, you can mat it with your what do you call this stuff? Your fingers. Like, what do you call this stuff? I didn't like how that one looked too much, so I'm going to go back over it a little. I thought it was a little too dark. So, but I just need to give him a little bit of texture. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see. We're just going to kind of give him some greenness. Michelle. And then let's just add, like, you know, we got indent, that's where his little cheekbone things are. And let's just add some of this stuff everywhere. So this is all I'm doing. I mean, you don't, if you guys don't like this part, you don't have to do this part. I mean, well, you don't have to do any of this, honestly, but just do it how you want. I'm just trying to give y'all some ideas. Maybe see if you guys like it or not. That would be okay. Whoops. Now this one I would probably do a little bit more. Well, it's a stone, right? So, what are you guys thinking so far? Is it okay? Oh, my finger was touching that. Let's get some more of that. You just don't want the lines to be perfect. Okay, what do you guys think? Good time? Got 15 minutes, so I can so what are y'all thinking? I think I'm liking it. I think Mike will like it, and we can put it on our mantle. Sometimes you just got to get messy, right? Okay, clean my hands off. I'm going to show y'all what I have two options here of what I want to put in the top of him. So, let's see here. Really quick and easy. You could get this done. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You can get this these done really fast. I mean, this has just been 45 minutes, you know. I would just let him dry, and then that way, you know, he should harden up some. Sorry, I'm trying to get all this paint off. Wear gloves if you don't. So I have two options, okay? I've got this Halloween garland. It's kind of meshy. So, oh, my finger got stuck in there. I would be cutting this off. But actually, I like the moss. I think I just answered my own self. Oh. But I got some moss. I think that we can, I'm making a big ass, big mess. I didn't mean to cuss. Yes, this was just a mannequin head. Not a regular one, no. He was shaped this way. But you can do this, and then, you know, kind of like if you wanted to add some, you know, put some moss down here to hang on him. Yeah, I would just chop it up. This is not the moss. Sorry, of course I'm making a bigger, I keep saying bigger mess. But I have this, and then even like putting a fake, what? Oh, I didn't get anything negative. You could even put, I was thinking of a fake spider plant. You know how it would just float over, but I didn't have one. I do have, I picked up these guys at Dollar Tree. Now, to go with, I would probably paint him up a little darker, but it just depends on how much you put on here. You can put this guy in here if you put a plant on it. We got 15 minutes, so I'm trying to I always have to do this before I actually stick something on. So, you got your little, let's take these guys off here, you know. And you guys know, whenever you get these little guys here, if you want to move them and bend them, just heat them up, okay? Had a weird, sometimes these guys have weird, but anytime you want to get these guys to move and bend, so you can have some mushrooms sticking out, have a little guy up here just chilling, you know. There's just so much you could do with these guys. I haven't decided if I want to go get one of those, you know, the spider plants, what I'm talking about, the ones that are they look pretty cool. So this was going to be my option, either this or with that, the black for Halloween. But I wish I would put more on top of his head. You know, I would put like, not a bird's nest, but you know. But I'm going to wait for him to dry before I actually glue anything on him, because I'm going to want to look at him a little bit more to see how I like it. But there's just so much that you could do. You could even stand these, have these guys up here. Make a little scene, you know. Oh, that would be cute too, guys. Playing. You know, some fake cards, playing cards. A little table. So many things that you can do with this. But as long as you could even you know, it's styrofoam, so you can stick whatever you want in these guys. And do I have a, yeah, I have one right here. See, just do this, stick them in like that. He needs more moss. I like the other moss. This is not the moss that I normally use. The Spanish moss I think would look better. But, you know, if you're going to keep him year round, you can just change it up like that. Put that there. Put some moss on his head. I bought this a couple of years ago at Joann's. And they only come out at Halloween, so you may want to check. They usually go pretty cheap too. So, but you can have a little, they have the bride, they have the eyeball, they have, I'm going to pick him up and show y'all. What do y'all think? So just make him look like styrofoam. He is styrofoam. Make him look like concrete, and you just got yourself a really cute little piece to go on your mantle or on your table. So I think this guy needs a little top hat and just sit up there and chill. Maybe give him a book. I have books. Yeah, little bitty books. Perfect. I think I love him. We got 10 minutes, so I guess I better just clean up my mess. Because I'm not going to mess with him anymore. Because my other option, which I love this stuff, is this. So I may put this on the bride. Because I want to do her too. But look at this stuff. I love this stuff. It's Halloween moss. So yeah, I love this. But like I said, you can get these guys at Dollar Tree. And they had different colors. So I love him. Yay, he's going to go on my mantle with all my skeletons. With all my skeletons. But definitely you could, knowing us, I won't have him. If it was I may do this with the skeleton one too. That would be really fun. And I do have that other, well, it's not in here, but the one with the eye that I have I did it for steampunk. It was the eye pumpkin, and it has a metal and wire raven on top of his head. So yeah, and you guys, you know, you can come back as you look at it, maybe add some brown to him, because I probably should have added a little bit of brown in there. But I think it gives it a really good, fun, different. You don't have to worry about getting his eyes right, coloring them in. Eyes are still, my eyeballs I can do, but eyes on my mannequins I'm not the best at yet. For me, I'm not happy with them. But this way, I just make it look like a statue, and I don't have to worry about it. Gotta know my limits, right? Well, thank you. I'm so happy. He's been sitting in this room for probably 3 or 4 months, just sitting over here staring at me. And I've been kept telling myself, you're going to paint him green, and I didn't do it. And I'm so happy I did it this way. I'm so happy I did it this way. Can't wait to do the bride. I'm doing the bride this week. I am doing her this week. I have to. How cool is that? You're welcome. Thank y'all so much. Did y'all have any questions? We got just a couple of minutes. And then, like I said, Shelby with Designs by T-Rex is up next. And she always makes the cutest, most adorable little things. Thank you, Janine and Kim, for letting me be here, inviting me to do this. I'm happy I did it. You guys, the more... I'm getting more, I love being in these events. It seems to help me challenge myself. And, oh, did they change it? Because I thought it was, Shelby, I think I just have one from a while back. So, okay. So, oh, she moved to tomorrow. Okay, yeah, see, I didn't see that. So, okay, Kim's next. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, I was just going back on one I had the other day. So, yeah. So I love being in these events. They challenge me, to help me do something a little different. I love being challenged. So, oh, okay. Thank you, Tisha. Yeah, I didn't know that. That was just the list that I had gone off of. But I like him. I like him a lot. Now I just got to find the right topper. You can honestly even put like do a paper mache hat. Put a hat on him. So, I had some other ideas for him, but this one seemed to work the best. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, yeah, I'm glad they caught it because I didn't know. I just went from my list from the other day, and yeah, I didn't see the change. So, but good. I go see Kim then. I'm gonna see what she's making. That'll be awesome. So I don't know if she's still here or waiting, but yeah, if y'all have any kind of questions, y'all just reach out, let me know. I'd be happy to answer. I do resin. I do that a lot. But I just needed a little change. I've been waiting on him. So if you guys don't mind, if y'all could share, I'd appreciate it. And follow if you haven't. That would be fun. It'd be nice. I like meeting new people and seeing my friends. So, but if y'all, I'm going to go ahead and go so that I can, so if nobody has any questions. And I'm so glad. Thank y'all for letting me know that Kim was next because I didn't know. Good. I'm glad. You know, it took not even an hour. I mean, now I just got to dry. Of course, this will take probably about 20 or 30 minutes to once you figure out what you're going to do with him. So, you know, but you guys have a great day. Thank you. And I'll pop in and say hi to Kim as well. And hopefully I can get into everybody else. Be working on some wedding stuff for later today. So, not my wedding, but my son's wedding next month. You guys have a good day. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all over at Kim's. Bye.